We back again. Me, Deja Vu, coming at you again. Once again. Along with
Night Nurse Davis.
And this is AN-T-NEES.
And we have a guest speaker today.
We do.
Julio Raimundo.
Ooh. Okay then.
Okay.
How you doing today?
Julio?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm here. Feeling good. Feeling great.
All right. Cool.
Feeling great. Feeling good.
Feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling great.
So what we talking about today, y'all? What we got going today?
What we talking about today? We have covered a few topics so far. We hope that you all have been tuning in to our podcast and sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting, giving us your feedback, because we definitely do read through the comments and take your feedback, your comments into consideration. So we want to know what you all are thinking about what we putting out here.
Tell a friend, tell a friend,
Tell a friend
another friend.
What's up?
And another friend.
Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know the deal.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Follow. Yeah. Okay. So today, juicy topic. Juicy. Best friends versus friends with benefits. Let's get into it, y'all.
What we looking like on this topic? Sounds a little juicy.
How you feel about best friends friends of the opposite sex?
It depends. Are you truly platonic friends, or y'all done had some in the past and now y'all trying to be friends? Because sparks can always re-spark once it's been lit.
Yeah. That's
Fire
true.
can happen again, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm with you. It depends on if you're actually platonic friends with no history prior to. Like, just friends. You know, no attraction, just cool, just vibing together. It just all depends, really.
Right.
So then I think that goes to our next question. Do you truly think men and women can be just friends?
I mean, it's levels to it.
Not levels.
Definitely levels. Definitely
It's
levels.
levels to it. I mean, because again, like, is there a romantic history there? If there's a romantic history there, just being friends,
It's not a thing.
I'm not gonna say it can't be done, but I think it would take a very long time, and I think it puts if you're with someone, it potentially puts them in an uncomfortable situation, because things can spark again. There's a history before y'all might have grown up and known each other since childhood and hooked up and had a relationship, and then you get with this person, and not necessarily out of insecurity, but like, how can I compete with that? You've been
History,
the history, like, they know you better than I do.
Don't tell me.
That's tough.
Right.
That
If
is
that's the
definitely
thing,
tough.
don't tell me. You don't want to.
Nah, you gotta tell me.
Don't tell me. Because if you tell me, I'm gonna automatically feel some kind of way. Like, I think there's no negating that feeling. So and this is a hard if you feel like y'all can be friends and you're introducing me to said friend, don't tell me. I'm like Donnell.
Don't tell you if there's a
don't
romantic
know.
history there.
Huh?
Don't tell you if there's a previous
No,
romantic
don't tell
history
me.
there.
I don't want to know. We're gonna keep that in the past.
But then it might be that little curious little thing in the back of
It
your
may
mind.
be. I agree, and it's gonna get even more curious if you tell me. Curiosity gonna kill my cat every time. She is done, okay? As soon as you say, hey, this is what we were, but now we're trying to be something else, or we're now best friends, you already got me beat.
Yeah, once
I
that line
already
been
got
crossed.
something that I can't compete with.
Yeah, I think I want to know, because I want the option, the choice to be able to stay in that situation and deal with whatever that might look like between y'all or not. Maybe, but likely not if there's a previous romantic history.
Right.
But I
But
just
at least
wanna
you would even try. Yeah.
Right. I want to know because I want the option to be able to stay or dip depending on, what it's looking like. Because, previous romantic history might be some flirting going on.
I was about to say, what if they laughing too hard?
y'all
Y'all chilling. They just got an inside joke.
On the phone too late
cool.
or too much.
Once you tell me, I'm be like, cool, man, y'all go ahead and enjoy yourselves.
Right. Rock out.
Hey.
While I'm with that.
What you need me for?
Yeah.
Third wheel.
Cause,
Three's a crowd.
right.
Keep me out of
Three's
it.
a crowd.
Because of all that, that's a fallback plan.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Well, if that don't work out here, then, me and my bestie, we just,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I got it.
yeah.
I think that sometimes it seems easier said than done
Very much so.
until you get in that situation. You're faced with that situation and you're like, I might need to cut ties with that, or yeah.
So you don't feel like you would be able to. You don't feel like you're vibing with somebody enough to where that's not a thing, where it wouldn't even matter. Say you really like them, you're really attracted to them, you're really feeling them, and they come to you. I feel like before you even get those feelings, they should tell you. But hypothetically speaking, if they tell, they introducing their best friend to you and then have the conversation with you afterwards, do you feel like you still would be like, yeah, I'm out. Y'all enjoy.
So then we need to establish some boundaries because
Okay, you're right.
you've told me about this person. You've introduced them as a best friend, right? Because I have past that we're cordial, where we cool. There's no bad blood, but for me to label somebody as my best friend, y'all kicking it, y'all talking on the regular, y'all are spending time together. So it's a no for me, unless this is gonna become someone now that you're just willing to be cordial with. If I see you out in public, hey, how you doing? Bye, keep it moving. But all of that extra stuff that was going on
ain't happening.
No.
Okay. So is that where the boundaries come?
I think so, for me.
What type of boundaries? What are the hard boundaries, or what are the level of boundaries that should be set?
Yeah, you gotta cut all that extra stuff out.
Done, daughter.
Done. Late night texting and talking and sleepovers and
Sleepovers.
Right. Sleep if they sleeping over.
Yeah, I ain't no sleepover, bro. Like,
Ain't no massages.
ain't no massage. Can you give your friend a massage?
Nah,
it's
bruh.
just a friendly.
Nah,
I
bruh.
do not believe that there is such thing as a friendly massage between a male and a female, unless you're paying, like you going to the massage, the spa, and you're paying for that service. But you have a friend of the opposite sex and they're offering you a massage. Nah, miss me with that.
It's a trap.
Yes, it's no.
It's a setup for something.
Trips together.
What?
I'm not invited.
Oh, that's a romantic couple.
Nah, yeah.
And that's a whole couple, right? Ain't no best
that's a
friends at
couple.
this point.
Yeah, that's
What?
definitely a couple.
Y'all together.
Exactly.
Just calling it best
First and
friend.
foremost, a trip without your significant other being invited with a friend of the opposite sex, crazy.
Yeah, it's
crazy
That's
work.
crazy work. It's crazy work.
That's some. You gotta have the audacity.
Yeah, no. So if we're gonna do a couple thing, and even with that,
Nah,
let me just
'cause we ain't finna be in the same vicinity with that past history. Nah,
Right.
bro.
Okay.
That's right.
Even if
And
they
that's what I
with
was gonna
somebody
say.
else. Okay.
Yeah, like, nah, if there's a previous romantic history, we don't need to be doing none of that. Now, if this is truly a straight up platonic friend, there's never been anything else,
Then yeah.
cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So let me find out if it was something else. But if it's always just been a platonic friendship, then yeah, I'm cool with that. Do y'all think that can exist?
Platonic friendship between men and women, it can. Both people gotta be on the same page. Like, it can't be like one person want to be friends and the other person attracted to them. So
Yeah.
one side always hoping like maybe she might start liking me, or maybe he might start liking me, might grow, just trying to stick around. Can't do that. But if y'all just both of y'all like we just cool, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's difficult. If they're because even if one side pulling one way,
Yeah, if one side, then nah.
That whole trying to shoot their shot intermittently.
On the slide.
Yeah, I done been there before.
Throwing something in. Slide it in.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I called it out when I seen it. When she was like, "No, I'm like, I know what you call it, but
what he
I
on.
see what he on."
Oh,
And
yeah.
Okay. And
So-
she was just in denial.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say denial, but she didn't see it.
Well, no, I mean, she said like, he tried one time and she deaded that, but through her perspective, she was just like, I just only see him as my friend. So
Right. Watch him
And-
wait. He waiting the game. He waiting it out. Playing the wait
he
game.
tried to block me when I was getting at her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
Right. All right.
No.
My
Yeah.
boy said no. That's mine.
Yeah.
She don't know she mine, but that mine.
Right. I've definitely been a female in that situation before. Like, what? You think so for real? But
Yeah.
yes.
Nah, I say, I don't know no dudes that ever been wrong when they be like, yeah, nah, he like you. He ain't trying to be your friend. So was he wrong?
Not so.
Nope. It's just a straight yes or
It's a
no.
straight yes and
I'm
no.
gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
no.
He
No, he was not
wasn't wrong.
He
Yeah.
was not
See?
wrong, and I ended up having to block this
Gotta dead it.
person for the sake of my relationships.
I've been there, whether I wanted to admit it or not. Because I really was like, this is my homeboy. No, what you talking about?
Right.
For me, but like you said, just because I see, just because that's my view, doesn't have nothing to do with what his intentions are. And
Right.
Feeling me so hurt because you're my dog.
Right.
I don't want you like that. You're my dog. But whatever.
Man, the homie is like a shark waiting in water for blood. As soon as you get vulnerable, the homie trying to be right there.
Facts.
I done seen both sides. I done seen somebody else like with my girl, and I done had a female friend or whatnot, and the girl was like, nah, she what you call it. And I was in denial of it because, like you say, through your perspective. And then it was that one time, I'm like, damn, why you had to do this?
Now I got to cut you off.
I got to cut you off. I got to let you
You
go.
got to get blocked.
I got to let you
Yep.
go. Because I don't want to keep not stringing you along, but keep you in hopes
Yeah.
of an opportunity.
Exactly.
I have a dream. Not today. Gotta dead
There
that.
ain't no opportunity.
Cut it off. Cut
Cut
it
it
off. Cut it
Look,
off.
you'll be surprised how many people will try to if you friends on them, they'll wait and try to be a good friend
Yeah.
and hope that friendship bond will eventually lead to some actual feelings. And yeah. Buddy say it's my turn. No, buddy, no, it's not. No, it's not. What about my turn?
Ain't no turn.
So what if it does actually lead to some feelings? Maybe friends with benefits type situation, a situationship. What if?
Wait, we talking like without a partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, without the presence of another partner. Like if you single, maybe some feelings develop.
I've had some friends with benefits. So I had somebody. Yeah, we started off as real good platonic friends, and
Turned
till it
into
wasn't
something
platonic.
Yeah. Now, did that ruin your friendship?
Long term, yeah,
Yeah.
because she took it to a place and you had to go, and it wasn't no coming back. Not for me.
Yeah. The dangers of crossing the line.
Yeah.
To be trying to consider these people.
Yeah, like I could break stuff off with you, cool and be cool, but yeah, certain stuff you do, like nah, bro, ain't no coming back from that.
Yeah. Go ahead and,
Yeah, at a certain point,
You crossed me,
can't
you
cross.
lost me. Yeah.
right.
Certain things you can't cross, especially as a best friend, because they know stuff about you that a lot of
Right.
people don't know.
Right.
So then you gonna put that on the table to try to use it as a weapon against me or whatever the case may be. Oh yeah.
Ain't no coming back
Ain't no
from
coming
that.
back from that.
Punches.
Like,
Right. Gut punches. Women can be real lethal with them gut punches, for sure. I know we can. Sometimes we can be a little lethal.
That tongue.
The power of the tongue.
very powerful.
Very,
Yeah.
very. In the
Okay.
needed moments where we don't know how to control the emotions. And what
Oh no,
comes
you
out
trying to
our
control something now. You trying to control that button you pressing.
mouth. Right, okay.
Activate.
Okay.
Looking for a reaction. Don't fall for it, fellas. Don't fall for it. They know which buttons to push.
Yeah. Yeah.
We be knowing. A lot of women don't want to admit it. We be
Oh,
knowing it, though.
we
yeah.
know that y'all be knowing. It just be like, you really finna go there? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I mean, because at that point, we done been activated in some way, shape, or form.
True. I agree. But even in our activation,
Still gotta
we
think.
can still,
Yeah.
we take it too far.
Sometimes we
it don't
do.
even have
Sometimes
to
we
go
do.
that far.
Sometimes we
Like,
do. Yeah.
you trying to.
like, you know
Gut
which,
punch.
which certain buttons you can push, then you hit that detonate for the big bomb.
Yeah.
Like, why you had to go
let me
there?
go there for the.
Like you was throwing the jab just fine. I was doing
I was
good
ducking
with
the
jabs.
dodges.
And you threw that uppercut and that cross. Like, come on, man.
I had to pull out the rocket launcher.
Yeah, like, why you had to do that?
Finish him. That's what it be. It literally be like a something you had finish him.
Yeah. Girl, you got this.
You got this. Take off. Take off.
And then about 20 minutes later,
Be
you
feeling
like,
bad,
oh,
girl.
said that.
Do y'all? Cause what some of y'all be no remorse. If you do feel that way internally, y'all don't let it be shown.
Yeah, well,
I
think
feel
it
bad if I take it too far.
It depends on the level of the relationship, on if I'm gonna let you know that first of all, if I feel bad, and second of all, if I'm gonna circle back through and say, hey, you know what, probably should have said that. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
That's
accountability.
an accountability.
That's
you know women don't like
accountability, yo. That's
accountability. As a
accountability,
person
yo.
that's learning
That-
accountability,
Ladies,
I
it's-
can
There's
admit.
nothing wrong with having accountability. I
Yeah.
promise you.
In
know.
the moment.
Yeah, I still feel the way I feel about the situation. However, I should have handled it or could have handled it this way versus saying this or doing this, and I'm really sorry. And that's what I should have done. Yeah.
And mine comes in that when you want to have the conversation right then and there, as
Yeah.
opposed to giving me that, give me that
Cool
time.
down.
Yeah.
Give me that time, because if
Yeah.
you want it right then and there, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say something that I shouldn't. And I know I'm wrong for sure, but let me cool my head down.
Exactly.
Because after the fact, after I said it, is when I'm cooling my head down. So I'm really thinking like on a different scale, like dang. You didn't even have to say it like that. You didn't even have to bring that up. What
Right.
was your purpose?
Right.
I can have that internal talk with myself. But in the moment, I'm heated. I'm a hothead.
And please don't get in my face trying to talk about it, because I might say something else that's going
Yeah, nah, hey, heated moment. I'm gonna believe in cool downs because
Yeah.
we all get to that point sometimes where it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't have that cool down, you really gonna. Like, you seen a volcano erupt?
That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I believe in cool downs for sure.
Yeah.
And some people that be like, no, we got to talk about this now.
Now, how long of a cool down period you talking about? Now that might matter. Now, like,
We can talk about days.
No, not days.
We
No,
can't let it
no,
fester for
don't
too
let it
long,
fester
nah.
for too.
Right. What's cool
Maybe
down
a,
period?
maybe an hour and a half. Too many hours go past.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of scenarios in my head. I done played it out, and 9 times out of 10, how I play it out in my head is wrong. But I done had that time to play it out in my head, and my head gonna take me to different scenarios, which is
Right.
ultimately wrong.
Right.
As opposed to being able to address it with them, so they can tell me, hey, this is what it is. But if I gotta play it out, oh yeah, I'm finna go World War III
Yeah, I might not
real
even wanna-
quick.
like, I might not even feel like I'm wrong anymore if I done played it out too many different ways in my head, for sure. Yeah.
that's just the craziness talking.
Maybe hey, I'm a realist. Maybe the craziness, but the craziness that took over. Okay,
They be claiming
She's
us
took
women
over.
all have a little bit of crazy.
you don't think so?
I agree.
You don't think so? Night Nurse Davis, I'm sorry.
I mean, I plead the fifth.
Okay, all right. I mean, plead the fifth is also.
Plead the fifth. I'll say as I've gotten older, I don't have as much crazy. Because I definitely used to be the type of like, I know we're going to talk about this right now. You gonna do it? You gonna go where? Nah, we gonna talk about this right now. Or how about you don't come back?
Damn.
So I have cooled down from that a lot. That's that was like the 20s irrational hothead.
Especially if that person needs that cool down. Now you catch somebody like you that can address it in the moment without it getting to that level, then of course. Yeah. But for that person that's expressing, hey, give me a minute.
Right.
Give me my time.
Right.
I'll be back. And we can talk about it. Like you said, not days.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
no
not days.
That's by that time, of course.
Yeah.
Both parties or whatever party is gonna take it where it doesn't need to go. Because you done went out where you been or who you been talking to, whatever the case may be, and thoughts happen. The craziness.
Yeah, I think that comes with growth too, right?
It does.
Maturity,
It does.
Learning your partner and learning yourself. Because more than likely, you need to cool down too. You don't think you do, but I've learned that I need to cool down too. You need to cool down too, girl. Girl, just go take a shower, listen to some music.
Cause on the shower, listen. If a shower don't get your mind right, I don't know what else you can do to get your
Y'all take
mind
them
right.
scorching hot showers.
I mean,
I bet it calm you down.
Hey.
It's so I've came to the consensus. You know, y'all like scorching hot showers.
They are so relaxing.
They are relaxing. Turn on some music.
I don't know nothing relaxing about being burnt by water.
For us,
We are not no.
like we're getting burned.
I think it says a lot. Without saying nothing at all, it says a lot.
I see what you. I see
where you going.
But okay.
That's the longest thing. Scorching hot showers. I've definitely heard being talk about. Water be just too hot. Why? Why?
Right.
Why are we trying to boil ourselves?
And I've gotten to the point. Since I know how I want my water to be, how about we take separate showers? You take your shower, I take mine.
We don't have to do everything together.
No, we do not.
Take your shower, take my shower.
But what if y'all insist? Like, come take a shower.
No, I don't insist nothing. Because I know how, I realize how men complain about my level of
that water be.
temperature.
Yeah.
So I ain't even finna insist nothing.
No.
Like, how about this? Let me go ahead and get mine in first, and then you can crank it up, and I'm gonna be back here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I
Cool too.
I can't take that high temperatures. I can't.
Feel like your skin be melting off.
Man, I give y'all props. You know, the waxing, I can't do that.
No?
The super hot showers, nah, man. Nah. Giving birth, yeah, I get hats off. Y'all got that.
Yeah.
Y'all got that. Y'all, the strength is different. In different areas, we got our strengths. Y'all have y'all got that.
Yeah, you're right. You're very right. Y'all definitely have y'all strengths too, for real. Mm-hmm.
Balance.
So, in crossing that friends with benefits line, so again, if you do decide to cross that friends with benefits line, any boundaries there? Is it exclusive? Are y'all exclusive? You know,
There is no exclusivity in friends with benefits.
No.
Because if you were to be exclusive, you would be in a relationship.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
But if you leaving that door open for somebody else, and yeah, y'all, it might start off that way. But like if y'all both, if you're trying to be exclusive, you're trying to be in a relationship. Ain't no friends with benefits in. You're in a full-blown relationship. Nah. If you're being honest with yourself, at least. If you were a friend with benefit with me, we was not exclusive. I'm gonna tell you now.
You gonna let that be known.
If I wanted to be with you, then I would be with you.
Right. Okay. Either way, I think there needs to be a conversation up front. Like, if y'all gonna play this exclusive friends with benefits game, let's talk about this. what is that gonna look like?
What it looks like.
Why isn't it why aren't we in a relationship? You know what I mean? Why are we not saying that's what it is versus calling it a friends with benefits situation? But we're exclusive. What are we doing?
Somebody not being honest with themselves when it be that way. I'm telling you, because if you want to be exclusive, we gonna like we together.
Right. Okay.
Some people feel like putting a title on it changes the dynamic of it. Is that delusion? He does the Lulu.
Titles can be tricky. Like, it depends on how much a person invests in actual titles. But at some point in time, though, you do got to come to a common ground. Like, you know, everybody we'd be afraid of that conversation if it's just friends with benefits. When it'd be like, so what are we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dang, I like how everything was going, but now
you're putting the pressure on you.
And my chest getting all tight. I'm like, what? Oh man, dude,
you trying
to trick me into saying something I ain't ready to say? Like,
yeah.
But hey, them tough conversations do have to be had.
That's true. That was the conversation. I don't know. I feel like as a woman, we're probably the ones that initiate that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Majority of the time.
I agree.
So,
It's up to them.
right.
They gonna just ride it out.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Why not? I'm getting the buddy and the booty.
I mean, you have a point.
Getting the buddy and the booty. Why we got to label it or why we got to have this conversation? Let's just
If I'm gonna get this for
enjoy
free
it.
forever, why not? Yeah.
Let's enjoy.
Is this indefinite? This you really finna do this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but if you got a friends with benefit situation and it's been working good, props to you. Because that could be a slippery slope. Because somebody always end up getting feelings more invested than the other, and
That's true.
That's when things get tricky.
That is very true. That's very true. Yeah. So yeah, I think that though, establishing those boundaries, having that conversation in the beginning, like, what is this? What are we doing? So that if there are hurt feelings, you knew what you were getting into. You knew what you signed up for. We talked about this, and this is what we agreed to. You know, so yeah.
Even in some situations, we had that talk and somebody still just fall. Ain't no. I remember the conversation that we had.
Yeah.
I should have failed. No, I failed.
Yeah.
So,
But sometimes you can't help it. I mean, it just happens. We're human. So,
Yes, we are.
but yeah. Okay. Well, anything else y'all feel about this friends with benefits?
nothing that we gotta say. It can be sticky.
Opposite sex, it can be a
Sure,
slippery
pretty
slope.
sticky.
Yeah,
Whether
I think
it's just classified as best friends or friends with benefits, it can be sticky because feelings do creep up on you,
yeah.
whether you want them to or not. Somebody,
You control that.
you think so?
Control. Feelings can be controlled.
Okay.
So you can if you're starting to catch feelings for someone, you can stop it.
I don't think the females that I've been friends with, as far as like starting, one I can say 2 times I've been friends with somebody and they end up crossing. Other times, like nah, like we've just been cool when no door cracked open for nothing. Like, but that gotta be 2 like-minded people.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta be two like-minded people. Y'all both gotta be on the same page, and that's the hardest part right there, because you don't know what somebody else's intentions are.
Right. Okay.
Because they be telling you one thing, but actually feeling
Hoping for another, yeah.
on the
Like,
back end, feeling something else.
it's like, I want you, but if I gotta be your friend and stay around you, then I'll be your friend till, you know. I done seen the movies where friends always end up doing opposite sex.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, but again, if the feelings do start to creep in, you think you can stop it. You said you can control it.
Yeah. If you in a relationship, you better.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're in a relationship, you better.
So with that though, I mean, how would you stop that? Pull back from the person, cut them off?
Pull back. Like, pull back. You gotta have a conversation. You know, get on the same accord. If it's still not, you know, one person still reaching while you're trying to pull back, then you gotta go.
Yeah.
Put
I'm
them
with
off.
that for sure.
You might create a stalker.
Doing it?
I said, then you might create a stalker.
Oh,
Cut them off. And they don't want to be cut off.
Yeah.
so that's a whole nother situation.
That's when the pop-ups happen.
That's when the pop-ups happen.
Please
Oh, you
don't
got a car in
pop
front of your
up.
house?
No, don't pop up.
Please don't pop
That's
up.
cray, Delulu. Don't do that.
Pop-ups never go as you think. When you driving there and you thinking what's gonna go on, it'll never go that way. Just don't do it.
Yeah, I don't even care for that. Like, even if I'm in a relationship with someone, maybe we've been together for like 10 years, perhaps. But like, if we've been together for like a year or two, I'll just, hey, I'm outside. What? Why?
No, you're not.
No. If you don't have a key to my place, don't pop up. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. Is there a certain time frame for this key?
Ain't nobody never got no key unless they was living. We was living together.
okay.
And that's 2 times. Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a key, don't pop up.
I don't even want, if we ain't together, I don't want no key. You're trying to give me a key for it.
Yeah,
What I'm supposed to do with that? No, in case you know, I will come when you here and you let me know to come. Like,
Exactly.
Where it's understood.
we ain't finna create no slippery slopes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
Because that can be created quickly.
And I think that can be abused easily too. Like once you open that door, that pop up that you got a key, you can just pop up whenever.
Yeah, nah. It's a no for me. We ain't
Yeah.
open up Pandora's box.
Yeah, that's enough for me too.
I agree. It's a no.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in the behind trying to change your locks, man.
Get the little keypad with the code.
You got to
That's
go.
the smart lock. Yes, I love
The
that.
smart lock. The smart lock. And then I guess, for an occasion, if they're coming over and you want them to have access, because then you can always change the
So you
code.
give them access at all.
Nah, I just unlock it for you. That's all it's
It's a lot for you.
Yeah.
Because once they know the code, then they're going to be like, well, I know the code. Why
Oh,
can't I use it?
when that code get changed
Oh
so
yeah, you can
quick,
change it. Oh yeah, you can change it.
delete it so quick.
Yeah.
Just get everybody their own individual code. So if the time come, I just know that boop. I ain't gotta let nobody. Hey, like this, it's a new code. Nah, your code is gone.
Lord.
Your access denied.
Your rotation has expired.
Fine. Time has come.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, it's been real today. As always, it has been a pleasure chatting it up with y'all, talking about these
Best
interesting topics, just best friends, friends with benefits. Juicy topic right here today.
Yes.
Let us know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely comment your thoughts on this topic, your perspectives, and how you handle some of these situations.
Tell a friend, and tell another friend about us.
That's right.
Like, subscribe, follow at Julio Raimundo.
Julio. All right. We appreciate you for joining us today. All right.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We'll see y'all next time. Again, this has been Night Nurse Davis.
This is Deja Vu coming at you again.
Julio Raimundo.
Peace.